Okay, started already recording. Thanks for reminding. Okay, so select from the column from the table name. Yeah, after that where. Yeah, where clause. Yeah, filter. And then after that order by. Sort column. Yeah. Okay, so in this basic query, then after that you can put like select this thing. Yeah, then after that union join. So you can add the if you use the union, yeah, then you put the union, yeah, if there is any. This is optional. Okay, and then after that join, yeah, table, yeah, second table, and so on. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to create the subquery. What is a subquery? Yeah, subquery is basically a query. Subquery is basically a query inside another query. Okay, so example is like this. Yeah, select blah 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 blah. Yeah, from. Instead of from the table name, you can also replace this with another select statement. From select, yeah, or select blah 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 from table name where, yeah. Then you put the select here. So a query inside a query. Yeah, so here, this is the query, and then after that there is another query inside this. So this is the query. There is another query. So we call it as a subquery. And the subquery can be put here in the table name or in the where clause on in other place. Yeah, so we're going to learn about that. Yeah, and very important, I would like to remind you that in the SQL, we can achieve the same result in the different way. Yeah, in SQL, we can produce same result using different way. Different query. Okay, so which one you would like to do it? Yeah, is up to you. Yeah, which one is more easier for you? So I can, for example, yeah, I can choose the product ID, select, yeah, for example, name, yeah, from product table, and then where product ID equal to 3 or product ID equal to 6, yeah, or product ID equal to 8, like this. Yeah. So you can write a query like this. Yeah. Or you can also write another query that, for example, using like this. Select name from product where the product ID in, like this, 3, 6, 8. Yeah. So this will produce the same result. Okay, looks like the second one is a simpler one. Yeah. Okay, so you choose whichever. Last time in the past, there are some performance differences. Like for example, when you use this one is faster because the query language will understand better, yeah, and then faster. But nowadays, normally very similar, yeah, because the query engine is very smart now, yeah. So even you write the query like this, then it will be translated into the other way, which is more efficient to be executed. Yeah. So nowadays, normally the query is no longer related to the performance, yeah? Because the query engines are smart enough, yeah, to choose the best execution plan, yeah, to execute and give you the result as fast as possible. Yeah. Okay. So topic today is a subquery. What is a subquery? A query inside another query. Yeah. Okay. So I have opened my Azure Data Studio, and then after that, I'm going to open the demo file. Okay, Scalar Sub Query. We start with the Scalar Sub Query. I want to remind you again what is the meaning of the scalar. Yeah, what is a scalar? Scalar is a single value. Okay, so in the when we work with the data, then we store the data in the tabular format. Yeah, RDBMS is store the data in a table. So the table has a row, has column. Okay. So this is row, this is column. Yeah, and this is a scalar. Scalar is the result of the first row and the first column. Yeah, this is a scalar. So when we talk about the scalar, it's a single value, and the intersections between the row and the column, the first row, the first column. Okay. So subquery that return the scalar. Scalar wrap subquery. For example, like this. Okay, so select a max unit price from sales LT sales order detail. Display the list of the product whose list price is higher than the highest unit price of item. Okay, so we would like to see, yeah, we have the sales order detail, and then in the sales order detail here we have the price column. Now here, yeah, we have the price. Okay, maybe I'm going to start with showing the select star from this table, yeah, sales LT order detail. So I can see the detail of the table content. This is a table, run, yeah. Okay, now you see here, we have the unit price here. But I would like to see, yeah, what is the maximum unit price. Okay, so I would like to see the highest unit price. Okay, so I select the second query. Okay, so the maximum unit price is 1,466. Okay, yeah. Now, if you go back again here, we have the unit price, and then if you scroll to the right, you also have the some other column, yeah, which is the list price. Where is? Okay, this one says order detail, yeah, says order detail. Okay, so this is the sales order detail table. We're going to see from the product table, yeah. Now I'm going to run here first, yeah, slash product, sales LT product, to display the list of the product in the product table. Okay, I copy this, yeah. This is separate query, yeah. So in the product table, we will see the product with its unit price. Okay, wait, still running. You see that if the run button is grayed out, yeah, and then this one is enable, meaning the query is still running. sometimes a bit longer time to complete the query. Okay, here, yeah. So here I have the product, the list of the product, the ID, the name, and the list price. So what I would like to see is which product, yeah, that the price is higher than a maximum unit price of this. So if I put in the diagram here, we have the order detail, yeah, order detail table. Okay, then after that I have another table, product. Okay, so the order detail, I want to get the maximum price, yeah. Maximum what price just now? The unit price. Okay, then this table, I would like to find the product that the list price, this one, yeah, the list price is higher than this unit price. So what we want to get is what is maximum unit price from this, then get the maximum unit price, which is a scalar, yeah, because maximum unit price is just one, yeah, and we would like to compare and want to retrieve only the row of the product that the list price is higher than this, yeah. Okay, so what I would like to run is basically comparing, yeah. The first is I get the maximum unit price, and then after that I would like to select, yeah, from the sales LT product where the list price is higher than this, yeah. So what happened is I put here select star from sales LT product where the list price greater than select maximum unit price from this, yeah. Okay, so this is the combining a two query. This subquery, yeah, is used in the where clause, yeah. So this will return a value scalar, and then you will be comparing with this, yeah. If the list price is higher than this, then you will display. If it is not, then no, yeah. So if you look at the product table, we have the 295 row. You see here, yeah, 295 row, yeah. That's the total, yeah, all the row in the product. But after we filter this, okay, yeah, then you see here only 39, yeah, 39 rows, the product price more than the maximum unit price. And what is the maximum unit price? It's like this, 1466, yeah. So if you see here, run, then the list price is all higher than 1466, yeah. Okay, can we do other way, yeah, in getting this query? Yeah, yes, yeah, we can use the temporary value put into the variable, yeah. For example, how to declare the variable in the SQL, yeah. So let's look in Google some sample. Okay, yeah, we can do the longer way, yeah, which I'm going to show you. Declare and set the variable in SQL, yeah. Okay, So you must use a declare, yeah. And then after that, the variable is started with the at sign. Then after that, put the data type. Yeah. For example, declare, yeah, test variable as a varchar, yeah, and then assign the value. Okay. Or you can also assign using the set. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you a short demo about the I create the file after that the new query. Yeah. This is a separate file. Okay. So I use the declare. Okay. Then after that the maximum price using the at sign. Yeah. Don't forget. Yeah. Using the at sign as a float, for example. Yeah. Float is a type of numeric. Yeah. And then after that you can put, for example, equal to 1000 like this. Yeah. And then a print max price. Okay, now I can run. Then after you can see the declare, yeah, and then print 1000. Yeah. Okay. Of course, I will assign this use a value later. Yeah. So I just like this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Declare maximum price is float, and then after that set. Yeah. Maximum price equal to this one. This is the same. Yeah. This is a longer way. Yeah. Also the same. Yeah. Or just now like this. Declare maximum price as a float. Yeah. Then after that we go to the this one. Then after that this one. Yeah. Equal. Yeah. Uh, cannot like this. Okay, let's run. Okay, yeah. So now we get this one, yeah. So after that, we can copy the query, this one. So this one, I replace with the maximum price. Like this, yeah. So you see here, after we run this, then after that we run this, then we expect to get the row that the price is higher, yeah. However, we get an error, yeah, because after we run this, and then there is no continuing with this, then the maximum price automatically will be erased from the memory. Yeah? So if you would like to use this maximum price that you declare earlier, you have to run together like this. You highlight this together. Okay, then after that run. Yeah. So this time is working. Yeah, because when we run together, meaning that we still have a variable maximum price with a value in the memory, yeah, when we run this one. But if you run one by one like this will be error, yeah, like this. We get, yeah, and then after that we run this one, you see error, yeah. And how to make this stay longer, yeah, which is don't erase, yeah. Then you must use the double add, yeah. So uh, the add sign, yeah. For example, variable, yeah. will only stay in the single execution context. Yeah. So you run this separately, it will error. Yeah. But I create another variable. Yeah. For example, like this. Yeah. Declare double. Yeah. Global max price. Yeah. As a float. Yeah. And then after that, set this one. I use the double add. Okay. Yeah. Then after that, okay. Set this one, and then after that, I change this. Okay. So let's try. Yeah. So here, declare. Yeah. We run separately. Wait. Okay. Then after that, we run separately. Declare global max price. Global max price. Correct, right? Declare as a float. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I make a mistake. SQL. Wait. Give me a second, guys. No, sorry. Yeah, okay. So just ignore this. I think I mixed up with the other thing. Yeah. So in the SQL Server, we don't have this. Yeah. Okay. So we can create the global variable other way. Yeah, but we not covering now. Yeah. Okay. So this part we skip. Yeah. So I just show you how to do other way. Yeah. Instead of using this subquery, we use the temporary variable. But you see that this one is nicer, right? Because you don't have to declare variable, and you can use directly. Yeah. This is example of the subquery. Yeah, replacing the scalar. So instead of a single value, you run this. And with this, meaning that if the product maximum unit price change, yeah, you don't have to change the variable value because it will be retrieved instantly from the table dynamically. Yeah, you will get the latest value from the maximum unit price. Yeah. Okay, so that's the comparisons, yeah, using the subquery for replacing scalar, and then another alternative is using the temporary variable. Okay, so yep, so that's the subquery for the scalar. Let's continue with the other, yeah, which is the, so here in this example, the scalar subquery is replacing the where. Yeah. So here, when you go back to the just now, the subquery. Yeah. So the where here you can replace with the subquery. can be replaced with a subquery. Okay, yeah. So that's the example. Yeah. Let's look at the second example. Multi-value subquery. Okay, what is a multi-query query subquery? Yeah. So here, instead of returning the single value, which is a scalar, then we have the multi-value from the subquery. Okay, so this is subquery, and we look at what written by this subquery. Okay. Select product ID from the order detail where the order quantity more than 20. Yeah, this is the product. Okay, so here I would like to see from the product, yeah, where the product quantity is more than 20. Okay, and I create a subquery to filter the product, yeah, in the sales order detail that has order quantity more than 20, which is returning more than 1. Yeah. So in the scalar just now is a maximum. Yeah. For example, it's only returning the single value. But here, this query returning 3 value. Yeah. Okay. Now I put here select name from this list, then where, yeah, the product ID in, yeah, in. Okay. So I run this one, then I will show you the product ID 976, 864, and 864. Yeah. Okay. Of course, this one is not very nice. Yeah, you can improve. Yeah, why? Because you can see when you test the subquery, it return the duplicate row like this. Yeah, normally I put this thing. Yeah, remember? Yeah, to remove the duplicate row. Yeah, by keeping only one, then you put this thing. Yeah, like this. So every product will come out only one time. Okay. So here I can put the improvement of the query. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So the output are the same, but this one is nicer because we already put this thing here. No duplicate row. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then select, yeah, name, join product order. This one is another way, yeah, another way of getting same result without the subquery, but using the join. Okay, this will give you the same result. Yeah. Select a name, yeah, from the product alias P, yeah, join the order detail, yeah, on the product ID, this one, the column, the same column, yeah, where the order quantity more than 20. Yeah. So this is giving you the same result. But this one is a 2, yeah, because there's no double. Yeah, this one, there are 3 products. Yeah. So you need to put this thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So by putting the distinct, then you will get only the the no duplicate row. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, so we have learned about the subquery that return the scalar single value and subquery that return the multiple value. Okay. Yeah. So that's the example. Now we look at something that more difficult, yeah, more complicated. Correlated subquery. Okay, yeah. So what I would like to get is for each customer, list all the sellers that last day they made sale. Okay, for example, like this. I'm working in a company in the, for example, data analyst. Yeah? And then my boss say, hey, I have a 5 customer that now no longer order or been a long time never order. I want to see, yeah, what are their last order. Okay, so I would like to see what are their last order before they stop ordering from us. Yeah. Okay. So we construct this query, yeah, step by step. Yeah. First, select customer ID, says order ID, order date from the order header. Yeah. Order by customer ID and the order date. Yeah. I would like to see the list of the customer and the order ID and the last order the order date. Yeah. So this is the order date. Yeah. Okay, this one. So every customer, I would like to see the their order date. This is the order ID. Okay, order by customer ID. Okay. So here, some customer, most of them only order one time. Yeah. This. Yeah. This is a customer. This is order ID. This is the date. Yeah. Okay. Then the next thing is what I would like to know is during this order. Yeah. What are their order? Yeah. What are their order? Okay. Sorry. The next thing is the last order. Yeah. So I can see that I didn't find any customer duplicate customer. I mean the customer that order more than once. Yeah. But if there are, yeah, then it will be shown that the customer ID 30025. Yeah. This order ID sales, then another one 30025. Yeah. The same customer, different order. But it looks like one customer, one order only, but never mind. Yeah, I just want to display the customer ID, sales order ID, and the date where the order date maximum. Yeah, maximum of the last date. Yeah, so I will get this. Okay, so just now the first query. Yeah, returning how many rows? 32 rows. Yeah, this one also return 32 rows. The reason is why, because just coincidentally that each customer only order one time. Yeah, so this the first query and the second query, they return the same result, 32 row. Yeah. But if one customer order multiple times, yeah, then you will see this one is lesser. Okay. Now let's continue. Yeah. Select customer ID, sales order ID, order date. Yeah. From this one, yeah, where the order date equal to the select maximum. Yeah. From the sales ID. Yeah. Okay. So we would like to basically run the same thing, yeah, but instead of using this order that equal to the selects, okay, and then after that yeah, it will be retrieving from the customer. Yeah, actually the same. Yeah, this one is this subquery, and this subquery are doing the same thing. In here, we unfortunately we cannot see the different result. Yeah, the reason is why, because in this table, one customer only order one time. But if one customer order multiple times, then we would be able to see the differences. So here is a subquery, yeah, that looking for the maximum order date for each customer, and then it will be compare, yeah, and it will only filter for each customer the order date is equal to this. Okay, yeah. So you look at this query, looks a bit complicated. Unfortunately, the good thing is you don't have to use this method if you can find another way, which is a simpler one. Yeah. So again, I just want to remind you that in the SQL, you can write the query, different query, yeah, with the same result, and just choose the query that more simpler, yeah, that you are familiar. As long as they can achieve the same result, then it's up to you, yeah, which method or which way you want to use it. Okay, now let's move to the last example, what we call it as a cross apply. This one is a bit confusing, yeah, but what is cross apply? It's basically like this. Uh, yeah, so we have not learned about the function in SQL, but the function is basically, last time we learned about the system function, like a date, time, year. Yeah, you remember? Print. Yeah. After that, the year of the get the date. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah. Print year, get the date. So get date is a function. Okay, and then year is also a function. I think I don't have to put here. Okay, so if I print this, then we should expect the 2022, yeah, here. So this is the system function. But we can also create something, we call it as a UDF. Yeah, UDF is a user-defined function, which we're going to learn later. Yeah, not today. Yeah, I think tomorrow. Yeah, user-defined function. Okay, and here I'm going to create user-defined function, which is this one. Create a function which is returning the unit price. Okay. So the syntax is create function, sales LT, UDF, maximum unit price, yeah, return table as this one. Okay. But why this one is become red like this? Because I think I already have, let's see here in the programmability, and then after that look at the function, and then the return table. Yeah. So it should be a table value function. Do we have? Yeah, a get function. Okay, no, we don't have. Yeah, okay. So we can run this one. So the syntax is create a function. Yeah, the name of the function is this, returning the input parameter sales order ID, and then it will return a table. Okay, and then after that, remember, yeah, this retrieving the sales order ID. So we have to send the input when we call this function. And the body of the function is the sales order ID and then maximum unit price. And then from the sales order detail, where this sales order ID equal to the input parameter. Okay, I run this. Yeah. So you notice here in the function, yeah, table value function, yeah, return table. So it will be here. Yeah. I don't have the UDF maximum unit price. So I run once. Yeah. Okay, then commands completed as successfully. Yeah, so I refresh here, right click, refresh. Yeah, okay. After refresh, then I see that this function created already. Because we are using all the same database, so you don't run this one. Because if you run, then it will be duplicate. Yeah, I already create for you this one. UDF maximum price, this one. Okay, so this ready for me to call. Okay, so how to call? I can put that into the query. So you see here, select star from sales LT order detail, yeah, cross apply. Okay, so in the cross apply here, you actually calling a function, yeah, this one, by passing the order ID from this first query. Okay, then you have this run. So what happened is like this. I put into diagram, yeah, so you will understand. This is a first query using the table this sales order detail. Yeah, select star sales ID sales order detail. Okay, and then after that SOH. Yeah. So in the SOH, you have the column, the order ID, yeah, sales order ID. Okay, and then this is a function. And you pass this to the function, and then the function will call, yeah, look for the what is the maximum unit price of this order, then return to this. Okay, that's what it means with the cross apply. Yeah, so cross apply, there is a one first query, the main table, which is one by one, yeah, row iterating every row, and then every row will pass this value, the sales order ID, into the table value function that looking from here what is the maximum unit price of this order ID, and then return back, yeah, then put into the query result. Okay, 9:45, so it's going to stop soon. If the session stop, then you know that we're going to continue again at the 10 o'clock. Yeah. Okay, so this one is the example of the using the cross apply. Yeah, so in the cross apply, you call the table value function, and then the table value functions will pass this column, yeah, to execute the function and return to you the this sales order ID with the maximum unit price. Yeah. Okay, so if you scroll to the right, then you see here. So you have the sales order ID and maximum unit price. These two columns are added from the from this function. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you extend this function, this one, yeah, then you see the parameter is a sales order ID, and then it will return a table with the two columns. This one, which is this. Yeah. Okay. So that's the subquery. So we managed to stop, I mean to cover the 4 example, and then yeah, it takes a while for you to understand. This is something that considered as one of the most difficult part in learning the query. Yeah. However, don't be confused, and as long as you can achieve the same result with the other way, then you don't have to actually use the complicated way. Yeah. You can always use the other way, but sometimes not possible, and then the subquery is the only way of getting the result as you want. Yeah. Okay, I will stop now. If you have any question, you can ask me quickly before I close in 2 minutes, or if you want to ask later also can. Yeah, so I stop now, and I will see you again at 10 o'clock. Okay, thank you. Okay, everyone, I will close the session now. Then we continue with the second at the 10 o'clock. Okay, see you. Yeah, same link. Yeah, the same link for the 10 o'clock.